appreciate you guys being here. I'm in a great environment today. Jersey Mike's was jumping. I love the environment. I think I'm going to go get some subs today from Jersey Mike's after this. It was a great game. I thought everyone obviously contributed. The respect I have. Michigan State, I think Coach Izzo's the best coach in the country, and his program and what he does. So you have to play 40 minutes. We did today, and a lot of guys did a lot of good things. So real pleased, but you know what this league is like, and we got another tough one right around the corner. So happy, for a moment.
Steve, Tom Izzo said this is the most physical team that's played him in 20 years in a game. What do you think of your team's physicality? What was it like to hear that from a guy like that?
Well, like I said, that program speaks for itself, and he's a Hall of Fame coach, but a better person too. But we needed to match their physicality. Obviously, they run and they're physical, and he does an unbelievable job. So I was pleased. Like our guys, got out and we ran. We played and shared the game. 22 assists in a game like this is hard to do. They're really good defensively. We out-rebounded them, which was a huge key for us. They're one of the best rebound teams in the country. So, but when our guys are attached and play like that, and Paul, career high and assist, and the job that Caleb did, Dean comes off the bench and gets his career high. Cliff doesn't miss a shot. Ron gets his head down and gets to the rim and makes some key plays. I just thought everyone, Jalen Miller comes in, gives us great energy. That, group with Dean and with Mawat and Jalen really helped us move the needle in that second half with great energy. So, appreciate him saying that. He's, that's a great team, but you know what life's like in this league. On to the next one.
Steve, the slow starts have been a thing for about a month, and I don't think you guys could have started this game any faster. What allowed that, and what allowed you guys to push and build on that fast start? Because you really,
obviously making shots. Honestly, I wasn't in love with the first half. Like as far as our defense was concerned, I thought we played really good defense in the second half, and we didn't turn the ball over like we did in the past. But rebounding's always what we try to emphasize, and especially against this team, rebounding wise. So I was pleased. It was one. We were even on the glass in the first half. I think we were +1 to end the game at +10 is a big part of that.
Steve, what do you think the biggest key was the second half? The 2-point lead at half, and you guys just kind of pulled away.
No, I just think we shared the game, passed the ball. Again, Paul and I thought Caleb was flying around. He started on Max, Christie, and he did a really good job. Then we moved him to Gabe Brown at the end, who was playing really good basketball, and he did what he was supposed to do. I think Cliff, I think we were really attached to Gio, made some big plays, that 3 down the stretch. So we had a lot of timely baskets, but I think our defense and our rebounding, carried us in the second half.
Steve, what does a performance like this tell you about what this team is capable of?
Yeah, I like this team a lot. We practice hard. They're coachable, and we got to continue, because when we play like this, we can play anybody. And, another ranked team, doing a lot of firsts, these guys, and pleased with that. But we got a lot of basketball left, and, we got to continue to play, at a high level.
what's missing to make performance like this consistent? At times, like today, it looks like you guys could beat anybody in the Big Ten.
Yeah, consistent.
But what's missing there?
Consistency. Yeah. I mean, shots went in today too, but our defense and our rebound, and when we do that, and sometimes we do that, sometimes we don't. And today we did it. We've done it a lot this year in games. We were down 24 the other day in a game. You don't want to do that, but our defense got us back into that one too. These guys, when they're committed and they're locked in, obviously they had great practices this week too. I really like this team. They come, they practice, they get the scouting reports, they soak it in. And obviously, Jersey Mike's was jumping, and gives us a great lift.
Steve, one of the things Tom mentioned was your bench and how everybody seemed to know their role. What do you think of that, Steve? How these guys handle what they're asked to do?
I think they're really coming in that area too. And Dean, tip of the hat. He didn't play a lot in the beginning of the season. Just keeps adding elements, but he's working at it, and he's having good practices. He brings an element. He can shoot the ball. And he's really learned how to wrestle with some of these big guys too around the basket. But you know, Jalen will guard anybody. You know, Mawat gives us great energy. I like Andre. You know, there weren't as many minutes. I like Oscar too. And, you know, so I trust those guys, and they're starting to really figure it out.
Paul seems like he's playing at another gear. Is there something different that he's doing, or is he just doing everything that he's been doing, just an
Yeah,
extra step better?
I mean, he's been great. So, I mean, he's just aggressive. You know, he's a good player. He's always done a lot of things for us that don't show up in the box score, and you know, he's sharing the ball. That's what he does. I mean, he's a joy. He comes to practice every day. He's a winner. You know, really pleased, and he's earned. You know, he's worked hard to put his game at that kind of place, and he's playing really well. You got to keep it that way.
I'm sorry, Jalen went down at the end. Any update on him right away?
He's in the training room right now, so I honestly don't know, but hopefully he's a tough kid, so he'll be fine.
Anybody else for Coach?
Yes.
One here, I wanted to ask you about Max Christie. Forgive it. Just when you're scouting him, I'm wondering what you see in him as a freshman, and how much is he prevalent in the scouting report in terms of a primary guy you want to take away from what they do?
I mean, he's obviously a primary guy. Anytime you come into this league and win Rookie of the Week 5 times, a team that's ranked, you know, he's a really good scorer. His ability to make threes, his ability to pull up in the lane, you know, he knows how to play, you know, so they have a lot of good players. They're very balanced from game to game too. So, you know, tonight Gabe Brown was terrific, you know. Malik Hall has given a lot of people problems. You know, Joey Hauser can step out and make threes. They're a real difficult team to prepare for, you know, but he's a really talented, you know, young wing in this league.
Steve, Dean had 12 points in just 11 minutes tonight, career high for him. At what point in the season, we clap for him, at what point in the season did you maybe see potential in Dean to rise up in the rotation and produce not only maybe offensively but the rest of his role?
Yeah, I mean, he's earned it. He works, and he'll be knocking on my door tomorrow to play more minutes, right, Dean? You know what I mean? And but he's getting better and better. Every game you see him, his athleticism, I don't know if you've seen it yet, he's athletic as we have. He can finish above the rim. He can pass the ball with a great backdoor pass to Paul to, you know, like he can do a lot of things. So you're starting to see it now, and he's getting quality minutes, and you know, in a really good league. So real pleased with his development. But he works. We've been seeing it come.
All right, guys. The guys will hang around.
Guys, appreciate you being here. Really do. Thank you.
Excellent.